Hello students and welcome to another video. This is the first video in a multi-part series about cognitive science or about brain science and about how we think and how we learn. And so this first one is part one of Your Brain, a User's Manual. It's all about how your brain is changing. Here's our learning signposts. These are what we can use to help us navigate through the lesson. Anytime we see this one, it means there's something where I have an audio recording explaining the slide. This one here is a symbol to learn more about a topic you find interesting. This one here is about metacognitive moments. It's about a chance to reflect on what you're learning, and we'll learn more about those actually in a future lesson. This one here, different colored text, helps you make sure that you notice things. And if you see this one, it means we're going to discuss it and work together during a Google Meet. So, exploring your awesome brain. Middle schoolers are awesome because their brains are awesome. Middle school is the most intense period of brain development after infancy. Your brain is a superpowered learning machine right now. It's just going, it's growing, it's learning. And so what you need to learn is how to drive that brain because it's going at high speed and you need to learn how to make the most of it and keep it on track. So, this is a great, amazing, funny introduction to your own brain. Please watch it and then answer these questions and think about what do you know already about your brain and how do you think your brain is different from an adult's. So, you are a superpowered learning machine. Brain growth occurs right now between 10 and 15 is the second greatest in your whole life. The first greatest being when you're just a little tiny baby infant. Then your brain is growing a lot too as you just figure out this whole being alive and independent thing. The same kind of thing here. So make sure you watch this video. Another fact, middle schoolers need 9 or more hours of sleep a night to function their best. So if you're not getting enough sleep, it's going to make a difference. And part of it that right now is maybe less of a problem, but when you have to get up real early for school, then that can make it hard if you're having trouble falling asleep. So watch this video here about the importance of getting enough sleep and how to have that help you with your learning. This video is about feelings. And teens feel emotions or preteens feel emotions very strongly. And there's a reason. It's not just that you're out of control or that you're just imagining things. You really do have stronger emotions than adults do because you have a hyperactive part of your brain called the amygdala. So watch this video, or you could read more here to learn more about how these strong emotions can affect people your age. But you also can train your brain. And so if you work hard and practice at the same things, your brain can get stronger and you can sort of focus the pathways your brain goes on. And so watch this video here to learn more about how we can train our brain and shape it the way we want it to be. Maybe not the way it is right now. Your brain is maturing right now. So this prefrontal cortex that's right here in front part of your brain, that's all about planning and focusing our attention and making new decisions. This is just starting to come online for you guys. So sometimes you might feel like, I don't know how many times I have students like, why did you do that? And they say, I don't know. That's because this part of the brain is still maturing. And so as that's going, you have to practice and really try as much as possible to keep improving the part of your brain that does that planning, the focusing, and the decision making. And you can learn about that here. For this part of it, there's a cool 3D brain model here that you can go and explore, or you could read about the different parts of your brain and then just answer these two questions. What's the prefrontal cortex do? And you can see that if you click here, it's going to take you to some information from this 3D brain simulator. So you can look at it from different angles, see? And that gives you some information about the different parts when you click on them. So you can click on the different parts, left hemisphere, like that. It's pretty fun. So I recommend you play around with this. There's the cerebellum, the medulla oblongata, the pons. And so you can play around with that some. You can click on these and just answer in these. What did those two parts of your brain do? The prefrontal cortex and the limbic system. And here, we're just going to reflect on what we've learned some. What do you still not understand about your brain? Or what do you have questions about? Maybe you don't feel confused, but maybe you're just curious and you'd like to know more. You can put that here too. And then what are 3 facts about your brain that really stood out to you from this lesson? And that is it for today.